So this session will contain two different parts. First part will be related to acoustic research that we do in Ecophon, with one presentation from Ola and from myself. And for those of you I have not met yet, I'm Emma Arvidsson. I work in the R&D and Innovation department at Ecophon. The second part of this session will be about simulations with presentations from Kjølho and Finner. So very much looking forward to that. But first, I welcome our R&D and Innovation Director, Ola Karlsson, who will talk about acoustic innovation at Ecophon.
Hello, everyone. You can hear me at the back, yes? Good. So this will be a short odyssey of what's going on in Ecophon. So I will surprise you by starting with our mission. Can you read this? It's hard to read. Anyhow, so there is a thought behind this. So I can read it from the screen here. So we improve people's well-being and performance by applying science. That's the important part here today, to develop and deliver acoustic solutions for indoor environments. So this is what drives us really as a company, the idea behind everything. And as you know, we are active in public ordinary rooms. So here it says schools, offices, hospitals, or education or healthcare segments as they are. And good acoustics then, we have heard many examples of this today. What are the effects of that? And it's a good working environment for many people we try to provide. It's easy to concentrate. There are fewer errors made by students and in offices, hopefully. And you are less stressed if you have a good acoustic environment. Then you have a positive energy and you are also more creative, hopefully. So this is then the basis. And how we do this is we operate systematically within some areas here. And when we do the acoustic research, we combine that with product development and innovation. And we also have academic cooperations, and we're also active within standards and standard committees. So if you look at the acoustic research as we do, there are a part where we really try to understand what's going on and try to be in the front of the area. In product development, we combine both physical properties of the materials and then mainly porous materials as glass wool, stone wool, and combine it with process development in both at our suppliers and internal by ourselves. And when it comes to academic cooperation, we work with universities, mainly Copenhagen and in Lund. In Lund, we even had Erling as an adjunct professor over time here. And in both these institutions, we have had postdocs and PhDs and master theses. And we also, in Lund, we do teaching. So it's a good basis to both learn new things and to interact with academia. And in standardization, we not only sit in these committees, we also try to drive and push things forward. Reverberation time is not everything, as you know. So we have also internally a lab built over years, and in here we really have mock-up possibilities to see how our products interact with, and also our development products, how they could change things. We have a reverberation chamber and then analytical various parts of that. So we are quite well equipped and we have a lot of fun with this and we do a lot of things. So here are then some examples of what's been going on within research for the last 5, 6, 7 years, something like that. So I will just quickly go through here, and then there is an obvious reason for this that will be clear for you as well going forward here. But if you start a simulation project that was initiated 2016, 17 something by Erling, a simulation tool for ordinary rooms with a software called Paris. It's still active, it's an open source software. She then continued to do her postdoc, and there we learned a lot about high order ambisonics. We have had a PhD project that was collaborated in, we are not alone in this, of course, on AV, and this was finished in February this year with Melanie Nolan. We had, for the first time, array measurements from microphones, so we could get angle-dependent absorption data. And this was the first time ever, so that not even reference data available for this type of results generated. And she was the driver for this, again, in collaboration with universities then, and some of the internal people at Ecofon. Emma, as you saw on stage just a few minutes ago, got a PhD approximately exactly 1 year ago, actually. And she did a study then on both measuring objective and subjective references to acoustic environments in using absorbers and diffusers, as it was at that time. We teach, so this course has been going on with architects in Lund for some years, where we combine design and robotics, and also include acoustics into this. We have on our homepage an acoustic calculator based on Erling's theories, and you are free to access and use that for a single room. It's now being expanded into a more complex development where you can go in with full drawings in the future. And then as an example of where we have both process development and acoustic development of products going together. So it's a product called Combison that came out of a theoretical collaboration with Saint-Gobain Research in Paris that I didn't mention before, but we collaborate quite a lot with. It's a product with both sound insulation and sound absorption in a very, very good way. Now you may wonder why I'm just, going through this. It's perhaps not clear, and it's just a lot of projects and no depth into this. But there are a few common denominators to this, and one is obviously acoustics. One is Ecofon, and one is actually one of the reasons why we could gather here today, and that's Erling Nilsson. He is the thinker behind all this, and a lot of the acoustic development that we have had over the years in Ecofon. So actually, I would like, Erling, that you come forward here, and that we all just celebrate you as the originator of this. So please come on stage, Erling. So as you who might or might not know, Erling is now about to leave Ecofon as a free choice of will, so to speak. But and he also didn't want to give a speech on the conference here, but he made all my slides apart from this one today. So, so thank you, Erling. Thank you, Erling. So, thank you.